How's it going, guys? Welcome to the Ride With Me project. My name's Zander, and throughout this month I'm going to make a series of road cycling videos following me as I train, maintain and eat my way through this month. So if you have any interest in cycling or keeping fit in general, join me, subscribe to the channel, press the little bell so you don't miss any uploads and come along for the journey. This series is brought to you by Biosynergy as well. Biosynergy have kindly sponsored me to do this month's worth of documenting myself getting fit over the month of March. Big thanks to Biosynergy. I'll link all their affiliate links down below. They do every kind of sport and nutrition you can think of, and they've been kind enough to sponsor me to do this series of videos. So I'm at work at the moment and look at this weather. It is just absolutely horrible. Chucking down rain, gale force winds. And I wanted to show you a bit of cycling tech that would save your ass in these kind of conditions. So let's get back to some better weather. Hi guys, welcome back to another episode. If there is one bit of kit I'd recommend, especially whilst you're riding through winter or you're riding through spring or autumn where there's likely to be rain in the UK, especially in the UK because there's always rain. I mean, at the moment the birds are singing, it's a little bit overcast, but you can see the trees are starting to blossom and stuff, so the weather is changing. But we are due lots and lots of rain and wind this week especially. So there's one bit of kit that I'd thoroughly recommend. It doesn't add any or near enough zero weight to your bike, and it is going to save your it's going to save your ass. So it is this bit of plastic. Yes, it's only a little bit of plastic, but it's called an ass saver. Now it is pretty much a mudguard for road bikes, because weight is essential while you're riding on the roads for speed and climbing hills. You don't want to add weight to your bike. You don't want really heavy mudguards around the wheels. Plus, I've had the mudguards around the wheels and they're just a nightmare. They don't fit properly. I've had a couple of different designs, couple of different makes, and they rattle, they rub on the wheels. They're just horrible. So these things, ass savers, they're very cheap. I think they're around £12. You can get them from most big cycling stores, and it's just a little bit of plastic, and I don't know if you can see how it fits. I'll try and is there. And it fits underneath the saddle, just clips in a bit of plastic, and then it folds in the middle there. I'll put a bit of website stuff on there so you can see it properly. But the good thing about these is when you're not using them, this is the bigger version, by the way. It's like, theoretically it's a mountain bike version, but I wanted just the wider one just to try and cut the rain out. I'll tell you why they're important, really important in a minute. But the really good thing about them is that you can fold them in like this. The bike doesn't move. Oh, dropping the bike. You can fold it underneath, because it's just plastic, it bends. You can more or less fold it away underneath the saddle like that. I can't do it one-handed, but yeah, really good bit of kit, and it really does save your ass. So why it's important is that the last thing you want while you're riding is to get wet, especially not wet around your midriff or your back where sort of your kidneys are, or your stomach or anything like that, because it can cause physical problems, more fatigue when you're riding. You're going to get cold, potentially hypothermia if you're really wet and you're stuck out and you get soaking wet. You've got 20 miles back. You're gonna really struggle. Yeah, it's going to cause all sorts of different issues, where if you get that sort of middle section, your core section, really wet and cold. And this thing, it is fantastic in the fact that it stops 90-95% of the water splashing up from behind. So you're not getting your back wet, you're not getting cold, and you're not going to suffer with any of those kind of issues I've just mentioned. So it's really important you keep yourself dry. The best thing to do is to try and get one of these, try and keep as dry as possible, wear a waterproof jacket if possible, and yeah, really important to keep dry. Now these things come in so useful, they're so cheap, and it's probably in the top 5 recommendations for purchases when you come into cycling tech, if you like. So it can save your ass, quite literally. Okay guys, that is it for today. That is just a short episode about that bit of cycling tech. Go and check them out, Ass Savers, at most big stores, and they've got their own website and stuff. I'll link it down below. So yeah, thanks for watching guys, take it easy, see you tomorrow.